10 weeks old. Super adorable. All right, you're gonna go out in the other room. He can be kind of loud, so I'll just keep him out there for our time. Oh my gosh, Judy, that is so funny. Judy has a puppet, a turtle puppet. I love it. Oh, I'm so happy you're doing that. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You guys are so funny. Okay, so let's come into a seated position. Is the sound okay? You can hear me well? Okay. Let's just rub the hands on the thighs a little bit. Just settling in. And then let the hands rest anywhere on the legs that feels comfortable. And let the eyelids close. And begin to notice that you're breathing. And notice how long it takes to breathe in naturally, and how long your exhale lasts. And then begin to lengthen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. Creating a subtle ujjayi sound, contracting the throat slightly so you can hear your breath. And let's unite our energy in this class together with the sound of Om. So keep your deeper breath going as you bring the hands to the heart center. And gently lift the heart. And let's inhale together. Exhale all the way out. And inhale for the sound of Om. Releasing the hands to the legs. And begin to circle the belly around. Good, and coordinate your breath with this movement. So maybe inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you go back. And then reverse the direction. Good, and inhale deeply as you extend your spine forward. Glide the shoulders down the back. And exhale as you flex the spine back, rounding. Inhale, extending forward. Exhale, flexing back. Good. Begin to visualize that you're opening the front of your heart on the inhale. And you're opening the back door of the heart on the exhale. Let's reverse the breath. So the next time that you exhale and you round, let's inhale here. And then exhale as you come forward. Good. Inhaling into the back of the heart. Exhaling as you reach it forward. Next time, let's do a lion's breath on the exhale, sticking the tongue out and exhaling through the mouth. Two more. Good, keep reaching the heart forward, gliding those shoulders down the back. Reach the front of the ribs forward, and then start to fold. Laying the belly down on the thighs, hands can sweep down the legs all the way to the feet. Let your head hang. Send your breath into the back of the body. Can you open the low back with your breath? And on your next inhale, begin to roll it up one vertebrae at a time. And when you get to the top, roll those shoulders back and down in circles. And take the hands to the shoulders, circling the elbows. Go the other way. Good, and reach the elbows back. Reach the arms out to the sides and circle the wrists. Keep your breath. Good. Go the other way and add the fingers. So as you're circling, let the fingers curl in and open. Good. Interlace your hands in front of you. Turn them inside out. Reaching them away. Inhale as you round the back. Exhale as you reach the hands up and back. 2 more. Inhale, rounding, reaching through those wrists. Exhale, reach it up and back. Get as tall as you can. Good, and release the arms out and down. And pick up your right knee, holding underneath the thigh. You can inch a little bit forward in the chair if you want to, and we'll just circle this hip around. Good, other way. And holding the thigh up, take circles at the knee. So we're rolling out these joints, loosening and lubricating the joints. Let's go the other way. And sometimes this can help to break up any crystallization that has been forming in the joints. Okay, you ready for this one? We're going to try to hold the leg out, spread through the toes, and circle the ankle here. Lengthen up through the heart, shoulders are relaxing down. It's up to you. You can really let the leg relax, or if you want more work, try to reach it up. Good, other way. Nice toes, everyone. Good, and now reach it forward. You're still holding under the leg. Reach out through the heel. And then point through the toes, opening the top of the ankle. Good, flex. And point. And flex. And point. And try to keep the leg floating here as you reach the arms away. Good, inhale with me. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest. Keep pointing through those toes. Hold on to the knee with your right hand and open the knee out to the side as you reach your left arm away, gazing at your left fingertips. If you'd like to, you can cross it over the other leg. So hold the knee with your left hand, reaching it to the left, and reach your right arm away. Inhale it back to center. And try to give this right leg a kiss. You can blow it a kiss or actually try to make contact. Let the right leg down and let's sweep it out from the hip all the way down. Good. And release the hands, notice both legs. Now let's see if I can remember everything that we did for the other side. Take your hands underneath the left thigh and lift it up so the rest of the leg is just hanging, and begin to circle this left leg around. It might make a little bit of a weird noise against the chair. That's okay. You're just getting into this hip joint. Go the other way. Good, and hold it up and begin to circle at the knee. Good, heart is still lifting. Come back to your breath if you lost it. Other way. Good, and now you can either let the leg relax and roll out the ankle, or if you'd like more work, then try to lift the leg up and roll out through that ankle. Good, keep rolling. And let it relax down a little bit. You're still holding under the thigh, but you're also reaching that leg forward, and flex the foot. So you're extending out through the heel. You're probably going to feel this whole back side of your ankle and lower leg opening. And now point the toes. Yeah, good. Flex and point. One more time. Good, and try to make the leg float as you reach the arms out to the sides. Deep inhale. Exhale, hug it in. Draw the knee into the chest, sit a little taller. Holding the knee with your left hand, start to open it out to the side. Reaching your right hand away, you can gaze to the right. When you're ready, start to switch hands, holding the knee with your right hand. This might be enough. You might stay right here, or if it's possible, you can kind of cross it over. Left arm reaches away now. And in the twist, your hand might be reaching towards the back wall, whatever feels good. Use your inhale to come back to center. Hug the knee in, give it a kiss. Let it down. From the hip, sweep all the way down. Any tension, releasing. Any tightness, let it go. One more. Hands rest on the legs. Before we come to standing, let's do 3 Bhramari breaths. So for those of you who haven't done this one before, we're going to gently cover the eyes with the hands, and the thumbs come to the ears, and we'll take a deep inhale together and we'll hum on the exhale, and the teeth can ever so slightly touch, which will create a buzzing sound. And the ears will be gently plugged so that you can feel and hear the sound of your humming resonating in the skull. So let's take 3 of these together. Inhale deeply. Begin to hum as you plug the ears. When you've finished, you can release the hands to the legs, and let's come up to standing. Bring your chair in front of you so that the seat is facing you. I'll just be a little kiddie corner for you. And you can just be away from the chair about a foot. And spread the toes of your feet. And let your palms of your hands face forward. Your knees are gently soft. Shoulders are relaxing down the back. And the heart is lifting slightly. And come back to your Ujjayi breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Maybe you take 4 or 5 seconds to inhale. And even longer to exhale. And if you'd like to, you can add Mula Bandha by slightly lifting the pelvic floor. So that as you breathe, the prana, the life force that circulates through the body, entering in on your breath, doesn't leak out of the bottom. Instead, it builds even more prana. Keeping this breath, on your next inhale, reach the arms out and up like you're gathering energy. As you exhale, let the palms stay together and fold down. Hands can rest on the chair. Your forehead can even come down towards the chair. Inhale, sweeping out and up. Exhale, gently folding. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, folding. This time on an inhale, press the hands into the chair and gaze forward. Exhale to fold again. Hands stay on the chair. Inhale, lengthening from tailbone to crown as you gaze forward. Exhale, folding. One more. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, walk your feet back into downward dog. Reaching your tailbone back, let your heart melt down towards the earth. And we'll pulse back and forth between plank pose and downward dog. On your inhale, you can glide forward towards plank, bringing the heart over the hands. And as you exhale, glide back into downward dog. Keep your breath slow so you have time, creating a sense of rhythm. And remember, you never have to do anything that I suggest. So feel free to do anything at all that would feel good for your body, even if you're choosing to be in a completely different pose. On your next inhale, if you'd like to, you can start to bring the pelvis towards the chair and lift up for up dog. And your exhale takes you into down dog. Last one like this. And then pause in your downward dog, letting the heart melt, letting the head sink downward. Good, Tom. Good, Ron. Nice, Wendy. You guys all look good here. Take a moment and gaze at your feet. So you're still in downward dog and you're just looking at your feet. See if you can spread your toes a tiny bit more. And make sure there's a little bit of space behind you. On your inhale, lean onto your left foot and reach your right foot back. Extending back through that right leg. The toes might just be subtly off the ground, or you might try to reach that foot up towards the sky as well. And when you're ready, bend that right knee and draw it towards your nose. Inhale, reach the right foot back a little bit. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. One more. And with the knee up towards the nose, step this right foot up to the chair. Take your back heel and just lower it towards the center a little bit so it's at 45 degrees. Pressing into both feet, come up onto your fingertips and just stay here for a moment. Your feet are in a warrior position and your fingertips are on the chair. Glide your shoulders down the back and notice the strength of your lower belly as you try to lift the heart here. Let's inhale deeply. Exhale, press into both feet equally. Inhale. Exhale. If you'd like to, we're going to lift the hands. On your inhale, start to tuck your tailbone under, reaching the hands up over the head. Tailbone is still tucking, you're lifting up through that heart, and then exhale, relax into it a little bit. Relax the legs. Begin to let the arms come out and down and reach them behind you like airplane wings. You can stay like this, or if it's comfortable, you can actually interlace the hands behind you. Good, stay here or add a fold with it. Reach your tailbone back as you begin to fold towards the inner edge of your front leg. Press into your back foot. See if you can lift the inner arch of your back foot a little bit more. So you're grounding the outer edge of that back foot. Beautiful. On an inhale, start to rise back up, reaching the arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, bring them down to the heart center. Now, initiating with your left hip, start to draw that left hip back so your heart turns sideways. The chair is in front of you, but your heart is to the side. Good. And let's start to clear out the heart, the throat, and the mind. So it'll look like this. We're going to inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, bend into the knee as you push the hands away. Good. Let's do it at the heart one more time. Sorry, one more thing. You can ha it out with your throat. At the heart, once again. Throat. And at the mind, 3 times. Heart. Throat. Mind. Inhale the hands up, rotate the heart to center. Exhale, reach those fingers down, tenting them back where you started. Lengthen up through that heart. Exhale, spread the fingers, let the hands come down. Come onto the ball of your back foot and step your front foot back, downward dog. Just walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. Good. And then leaning on to your right foot. Reach the left leg back behind you. And again, the toes might just be slightly above the floor. That might be enough. Or for some of you, you might kick the plant behind you. You can hang out here, or you can do a couple knee to nose postures. We'll inhale, lengthening through the toes behind us. Exhale, as you bend that knee, draw it towards your nose. Inhale to reach it back. Exhale, drawing in. One more. Keeping the knee up towards the chest, step this left foot up to the chair. Lower your back heel towards the center of the mat. And come up onto your fingertips, gliding the shoulders down the back. Press into both feet, grounding that outer edge of your back foot. Notice your whole body working to be here. You can always stay here. If you'd like to lift the arms up, begin by tucking that tailbone under as you reach up. Get nice and tall. And then on your exhale, see if you can relax the legs, relax the shoulders. Maybe keep lifting the pelvic floor slightly, riding your breath. Begin to let the arms come out and down, reaching the hands behind you like airplane wings. Continue to breathe here or interlace the hands behind the back. Either way, if you'd like to fold, you're welcome to. Glide that tailbone back behind you so the tailbone is reaching back as the heart reaches forward. Use your inhale to reach back up. Bring your palms together to touch and bring them down to the heart. Start to draw your right hip back as your heart turns to the side. I'm just going to turn around so that you can still see me. Okay. Releasing any stuck energy in the heart, in the voice, the throat, and the mind. 3 exhales through the mouth as we open the arms. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, let it go. To the throat. And mind. Heart. Throat. Mind. Inhale, reach it up. Bring your heart back to center, facing it towards the chair. Exhale, bring the fingertips back down to the seat, lengthening up through the heart. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down. Let your back heel come off the ground and step back, downward dog. You can hang out here for a few breaths. If you'd like to come forward and pause in plank, then begin to glide your heart forward. Reach back through those heels. You're still breathing. Glide the shoulders down the back and press down through the hands. You can always relax back in downward dog at any time. If you'd like to try up dog, start to relax your pelvis and your belly forward, and then lift up through the heart. You can even gaze up towards the ceiling. Whenever you're ready, sink it back, last downward dog. Really let the head go, nodding it yes, shaking it no. And walk the feet up to the chair. Use your inhale to reach out and up. Palms touch. Exhale, bring them down to the heart. And releasing into mountain. Notice your posture here. And let's set an intention to keep this alignment with the shoulders relaxing down the back, the pelvis at a neutral position, not tucking too far under or sticking out too far behind you, but allowing this alignment to stay with you throughout your day. So imagine as you walk around the house that you're going to keep a sense of this feeling with you. And let's practice that. So keep your alignment, but also have a relaxed feeling in the body as you just take a walk around your room. So even if you were to look down, you still keep the chest slightly lifted. Shoulders still relaxing down the back. And when we're in this alignment, we're building strength throughout our day. Notice how your belly is working a little bit, not too much, but a little bit to keep you upright. Notice how your hips might move a little bit. And notice your feet, their ability to keep you in balance as you walk. Good, and come back to your mat. And bring one hand over the chest, one hand over the belly. And just honor this body for everything it does for you. Honor yourself for taking the time to give back to it. To maintain the strength and flexibility that you have, and maybe even gain some. Maintaining health, wellness. And when you're ready, you can sit back down in the chair. And when we're seated in the chair, your best alignment is to be sitting upright. And if you're sitting in a chair for longer periods of time, it's nice to have a little bit of support. You can always roll a blanket and put it at the lumbar spine, so the lower back area. And that will help to keep you upright so that you're maintaining a good alignment if you're working on the computer, or even sometimes just sitting at dinner. If you're going to have a nice long dinner, it can be really helpful to be able to relax with that lumbar support and also still be in a good alignment. So for now, we're not going to use the lumbar support. We're just here in our alignment, and we're going to roll the neck. So let's start with little circles with the nose. We've done a lot for the shoulders all the way down through the feet. And our neck is like a gateway to the upper chakras, the throat chakra, the third eye center and the crown. And we want this nourishment to be able to reach the higher centers and the brain. And your circles can slightly spiral outward, so they get a little bit bigger. And then smoothly reverse the direction. Make the circles small again. And slowly let them spiral out. Good, and inhale the neck to center. And imagine you have a pencil tip sticking out of the crown of the head and begin to draw a circle on the ceiling with it. Inhaling as you draw the back of the circle. Exhaling as you draw the front. The next time the chin comes forward towards the front, reverse the direction. And then pause on a spot where the neck feels tight or sore and send 2 deep breaths there. And then find another spot and take 2 deep breaths there. And just take 1 more circle in each direction, just smoothing them out. Couple movements with the face. And let it go. Okay, last thing, let's pat the body down, waking up all of our chi from the toes through the crown. So bring your hands down towards the feet. Wherever you can reach, start to pat the hands. So it looks like this, but I'm down by my feet. And go up the legs. Get the hip area. Get the belly. Get the sides and the low back. And go right up the chest. Get your left shoulder and go down your left arm. Get the underarm. Right shoulder. underarm. Take both hands and get the upper back behind the shoulders. Good, and then just take your fingertips and get your neck, the front and the back. And get this glandular area underneath the chin and throat. And get the face with the fingers. Doesn't have to be hard, it can be super light. Get the back of the head really light. And get the crown of the head, very top of the head. Good, and inhale, slowly rise your hands up. Just feel this energy you've created very slowly. Let the arms reach out and down, just charging this space around your body. And just pause in stillness and notice. You can stay here to rest for Shavasana, or you can come lying down on the back. Let your breath release and allow your natural breath to take over. And notice if your natural breath is different now than it was when we first began. And for a moment, imagine that you're made of honey. And you're heavy and slightly melting. And I'll sing you a blessing in Sanskrit as you rest. And then we'll rest in silence. Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugati Pushtivarinam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityo Mukshiyamamrita.
Yajamahe Sugati Pushtivarinam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityo Mukshiyamamritam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti
And you are welcome to continue to rest. I'm going to seal our practice today with 3 ohms. So feel free to just listen and rest longer, or you can join me. Exhaling all the way out. And inhaling for the sound of Om. Practicing yoga together helps us to see the light that already exists inside. And this light within me bows to the light within you, remembering that we're all one. Namaste. Good job today. I love you. See you next week.